Changing Aspects of the West Dorset Coast by James Shiels. The West Dorset Coast is a distinguished part of England, as it contains a succession of distinctive features. Nearby villages such as Upwey and Portisham often contain well-kept historical buildings, like this 13th century church. The Fleet Lagoon in mid-morning, a silent, tranquil place, also a protected breeding ground for many types of fish. Unspoiled and lonely, this part of the fleet could only be reached by a 20-minute walk. Inland lies a monument commemorated to Nelson's most trusted officer, Admiral Thomas Hardy. A frequent tourist site, on a clear day views of the Dorset Downs can be obtained. Halfway between Weymouth and Bridport lies the unspoilt village of Abbotsbury. There are usually about 500 swans, and hatching occurs 5 to 6 weeks after laying, which happens in May. The Fleet Lagoon ends at this point. The still barren beach, especially at weekends, is populated by local fishermen. From the nearby coast road, an overall picture can be seen of Abbotsbury, the Fleet, and Portland. Further on, near the village of Burton Bradstock, cliff formations become a regular part of the scenery. This is the same at West Bay, the town of Bridport's small seaside resort. It has a harbour which is still used by the few fishermen who still make a living here. Towards Charmouth, the cliffs are still a dramatic part of the coastline. Further inland there is the Iron Age hill fort of Egerton Hill. This is the very essence of the Dorset landscape. Golden Cap is the highest point on the south coast. Nearby, many fossil hunters are evident. At Charmouth, people also endlessly search. By now, the late afternoon light starts to dominate. By the time I reached Lyme Regis, it was early evening. People, including kids, were still trying to fish. The town, famous for Jane Austen and the French Lieutenant's Woman, looked serene. The beach continued past the harbour and on towards Devon. With fading light I photographed the sea, the force which over millions of years had created this distinctive part of Britain. With fading light I photographed the sea, the force which over millions of years had created this distinctive part of Britain.